Hey, it's your boy, Spencer. That's my cat. I'm going to see Captain America Brave New World right now. Everyone says it's trash or it's mid. That's up for me to decide. Alright? I'm going to decide if it's mid or not. So, my thing's at 7. It's 6:30. I gotta go. Let's see if this thing's really mid.
Yeah, that was kind of mid. I'm back. Also, I hurt my back really bad. I promise you this won't be a long review because I have literally nothing to say. Captain America Brave New World is the definition of mediocre. There is absolutely no sauce in this movie whatsoever. I just walked out of it and there isn't really any specific scenes that I can give you that really said anything. And that leads me to my biggest problem. This movie has nothing to say. Bubbly, please sponsor me. A big theme in this movie is let's work together. Oh, and it says let's work together, right? And that's all it says. It's a movie that focuses heavily on politics, but doesn't seem to want to say anything about those politics. I get it that it can be scary to focus on politics in your superhero films that are supposed to be for everyone, but if you don't want to work with politics, maybe like don't make a Captain America movie. That guy's like, that's a movie about government. Those movies are about the government. You know, the last 3 movies, those were about the government. But I think the real biggest flaw that this movie really has for me is that it just kind of fails the character Captain America. I think Sam Wilson, he is Captain America. I'm sorry if you disagree, but he's Captain America now. And that character and Anthony Mackie himself deserve to be in a better movie. Not a movie that has a lackluster villain that was teased in a Hulk movie that came out over 15 years ago that barely anyone remembers. But I like how they gave President Ross a mustache in the flashback because, like, Harrison Ford looks really fucking funny with a mustache. When I walked out of the theater, I was actually afraid to make a review. Not because I'm afraid what people are gonna say about me, my opinion, more so because, like, I walked out and I forgot almost everything that happened in the movie. It's just not all that memorable. Even the action scenes had weird pacing and even weirder editing. None of them were that special. I know that Red Hulk was in there probably somewhere. I don't know if I can remember one memorable scene. I would say one was probably when Isaiah was in jail and he was talking to Sam. It was a tense moment and the performances are really great. So it's really more disappointing that this movie ends up failing all of these talented actors that appear in this movie. Harrison Ford is actually really good as Thaddeus Ross. Say what you will, I know this guy doesn't like fucking nerds, but like in this nerd movie, he decided to go balls out and I appreciate it. Anthony Mackie is also an actor that I like, and you can tell he has a lot of passion for this character and he was honored to portray him. It's just so sad that this movie doesn't end up being better, and they get like so close. There is stuff in here. There are so many things in this movie that could have been good. It could have worked. I mean, hell, the whole scene of Sam fighting the jets in the sky while Ross tried to not turn into the Hulk was so tense. It's kind of too bad that the trailer's already spoiled everything for us. Like, I already knew everything going into this movie. There was no surprise. There's little to praise and there's also little to criticize. I mean, I have criticized a lot of it, but like there's good stuff in here, okay? The main problem is that it's just frustrating how it doesn't really do anything and it doesn't say anything because it's apparently too afraid to talk about American politics in a Captain America fucking movie. Oh my god, I'm tweaking out. I'm low-key, I'm crashing out right now. More bubbly. Such a loud drinker and driver. I don't do that. Yeah, that's it. Like, I'm done with this shit. I can't talk about it anymore. That's it. That's all I have to say. There's nothing else to say, guys. This movie's just kind of mid. It's fine. You might like it, but you won't remember it. I was kind of hoping that having the first Black Captain America would lead to some more interesting topics, but apparently they decide to keep doing what they've been doing with Cap, except more boring. It really feels like the only person who wanted to make this movie was Anthony Mackie, and that's just not fair to him. Marvel needs to stop hiring these directors who are just there to get work and start hiring creators who actually want to make it. So if you're gonna go and make another one of these, maybe put some passion into it next time, guys. I'm giving Captain America Brave New World a 5.5 out of 10. I have nothing else to say. That is quite literally everything. The movie will leave no impact on you. This movie is like your ex-wife yapping about child support. Ooh, you need to pay your child support. It's like that. In one ear, out the other. Bitch, I'm not paying for this child. Please pay your child support, guys. Because I'm banging all of your wives and I need the money. I don't know. I'm trying to think of a funny joke. I really hope you enjoyed this review of this movie that was really boring. I hope the review was probably just as boring as the movie, but I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you enjoyed my charming personality.
I was a girl in the village doing all right. Then I became a princess overnight.
Like I said, Marvel just needs to realize that hiring these directors who kind of just, they hire off the spot is not going to give you the same kind of great movies that come when you hire a director who wants to make something. The cheapest option is not going to net you the greatest outcome. And people today really don't want to spend their hard-earned money on a movie that's just fine. Honestly, I really just wish that I hated this movie, because if I hated it, at the very least I would have something of value to say. But as it stands, it's just a movie that exists. Did I even do anything funny in this video? I don't know. Here's a video of me rizzing up girls back in my single days before I met my beautiful girlfriend. I'll tell you, you could go see this movie if you want to, but you don't have to. Because if you don't, you're not missing out on much, guys. Mostly just a huge letdown for me. It's mostly just a huge letdown for me, someone who really wanted to see something new and someone else take up the mantle of Captain America. Thought it was going to be different. It was not. Remember to like and subscribe. Follow my Instagram for more info about what's coming on this channel. Follow me at Twitch, twitch.tv/The Spencer.G Show. Be in the description. That is where I will be live streaming Baldur's Gate 3 starting on March 5th, 2025. Leave a comment because I love hearing your beautiful voices in my computer. I'm pretty sure they're having an affair. So anyways, remember to stay safe, stay healthy, stay sexy. Okay? Bye.
Reach this fuck, eat 'em up, eat 'em up, eat 'em up, eat 'em up. Reach this fuck, eat 'em up, eat 'em up, eat 'em up, eat 'em up. I got Reese's Puffs in my bowl. Dominates on through control. I got Reese's Puffs in my bowl.